Hello, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Right, let's go and ask the restoration woman to give me some restoration skills and steal the money back, because we have so much investment in pickpocketing.
Why are my research material? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. You're not getting it!
Are you kidding me?
You have the stomach for it.
You know what? Forget it.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my purse. Just because I don't fit in here is no reason. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Okay. Not so bad now. Let's level up. Some health would be nice. We have a new perk. Well, we're gonna probably use it on this.
Yeah? What?
Oh, aren't you
I'll
nice?
gladly share my knowledge with you. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that 5 times in a row.
Yes? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
That's 55.
Yeah? What? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Okay, good enough. Let's get out of here. Bloody hell. Okay, let's see if I can actually have this. Restoration, D6, it needs to be at 60. 4 more levels. That's gonna be interesting, considering that the next levels are gonna be probably in alteration, which reminds me I need to start that quest as well, so we can get the better spells for alteration. Now eggs. Actually I'm gonna go back to the college because I do want to purchase some spells from her. I also need to see if those dwarves actually are pretty decent when it comes to leveling up.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Yeah, they say a lot of nonsense.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Coat worms. I can purchase it, I mean... Frenzy. Go with this. Purchase Frenzy. Harmony. Invisibility is mine. Up to level 25, not bad. Pacify. I have the money. Don't need them for anything.
Well, next time.
Okay, here's Frenzy, Pacify, Coat Worms. So, I want to see, what does that actually do? Can't have it as a favorite, doesn't matter that much. Bound Sword, Dremora Lord, Death Throw. I remember Death Throw. Summon and Bound Dremora, we're never gonna use that anymore. Hysteria. Okay, Fear, Calm, Coat Worms. That is an expensive spell. Okay, I don't know if that actually did anything. There are some soul gems in here, might as well steal them. Maybe I saw something else. Maybe it was the apple. Ah. I'm sorry, who are you?
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
Winterhold used to be full of dark elves, you say?
Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains.
You said you needed help.
We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
What's in it for me?
Well, I simply thought you might wish to help out one of your fellow mages. If that's not enough, I suppose, I have this amulet you could take.
Can't you practice on yourself?
No, not that kind of spell. Believe me when I say I wouldn't be asking if it weren't necessary.
Very well.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask Shazargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still. And don't
Shazargo.
move. There. Now I'm... Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
What did you do?
I'm not really sure. I think it's just a minor miscalculation on my part. I'm sure it will wear off soon. When it does, you'll be perfectly fine, and then we can try again. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong. I'd better get going.
Okay, do we have any idea what this active effect is? The Lord Stone. Vampire Armor of Conjuration. Amulet of Akatosh. Fortify. Okay, we don't need that from the boots anymore. It is cool and all, but we don't need it. I can make potions for pickpocketing. And yes, there are actually potions for pickpocketing. I do hope this wears off soon. Wait, did you give me the amulet you promised?
Taking me up on my offer, eh? So did Delvin send you again, or are you here on your own this time? I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
Okay, let's purchase some petty stones. So this. I don't need that. The Orcish arrows are useless to me. You can have this.
Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
And there. Okay, I think I'm in the wrong house. I need to work on my enchantment a little bit. So I'm at 24,000 from 30. It's, I mean, 24 is a great amount of money. Display case. Arcane enchanter. Let's see. We can enchant an orcish dagger using the paralysis and some of the stolen gems we have. This one, for example. Go ahead. Next, iron dagger. Imperial boots, they are fine. So these are the first Imperial boots we've ever had. These are the only ones we made fine. I have no idea how they got up there. We also have some silver rings. This ring I'm gonna keep. From 17, let's enchant you with a petty stone. What enchantment can you have? Carry weight? Oh, by 2. Amazing. I mean, sure. We have some silver rings. 38%. Oh, that's a decent ring. And it's gonna get so much better once we have that potion. Anyway, archery I think it was 600. Carry weight is 700, so yes, carry weight it is. Let's use this petty soul gem. $59 more health. Yeah, that'll be great. A greater soul gem, filled with a petty soul. We're gonna raise to 90, I guess. Now let's work on some iron daggers. Damage stamina, where is it? Paralysis, there we go. And this one's... we have 19 petty soul gems. We also have quite a lot of daggers as well. Forget this one. Let's work on the other ones. We have 4 lesser. Enchantment, where's paralysis? There you go. And then this one again. An iron dagger, good. Let's see how far we'll go with this. Okay, that's level 90 now. Just a few more levels. No, this one. $15 more daggers. The Black Star, well, we need to use that, definitely. Okay, 5 more daggers. Come on, I don't have all day. Kinda, I just want to go and adventure a little bit. Ooh. Oh, less charges, I guess, per hit. Okay, that's 91. Clicking on this game is a horrible experience. I just have to click directly on it. Yeah. Okay, use this. So, gems, enchantment, paralysis, steel dagger. I mean, I don't want to enchant my special items with anything less than grand, so these are gonna go. Fear. Okay, is there a special button I can press to say yes? Oh! You can do it with Y. Never knew that. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, we have 5 more daggers. Might as well use them, right? Paralysis. Okay, iron dagger. Enchanting increased to level 92. 3 more dagger, come on. That's Betty. Paralysis. I may get used to it in time. Okay, and the last one. What about this necklace? Let's give you one-handed. No, actually, do you have anything that fortifies magicka? Magicka regeneration. Don't we have an amulet that actually enchants my magicka regeneration? Let's see. The amulet of Akatosh. I guess it's kind of unique. Anyway, Restoration Woman, I need your spells. Where are you?
Urag can be very helpful. Just don't antagonize him.
Okay, there is nothing in here.
Urag can be very helpful. Just don't antagonize him.
You don't need to tell me every single time I pass by you.
Illusion.
I
Take
have
a
things
look.
to say to you, mate. Let's see. Scrolls, not scrolls. Weapons. Back to 30. I mean, I guess I can sell these, but I think I'm gonna give it to... Yeah, let's sell them. Fine boots. Shock resistance. We have these golden rings. Steel armor of health. And now we have more money than we had before. You're the Lady of Destructions, aren't you?
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose.
Certainly.
Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
Yes, this is incredible information I could never have figured out on my own.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Okay, is there anything I actually can sell to you? There is a flawless emerald, which I'm gonna keep. I also have a diamond I don't need. I do want to have a lightning rune. Just curious to see how this is gonna work. And I'm gonna sell the diamond for it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go.
All right then.
Spent 20 minutes just enchanting stuff. I can only imagine how boring it might seem for people who actually aren't playing this, but again, I am incredibly patient. I can do this all day. I think I have night vision. Unfortunately, I can't say if it's night now or not. It seems like it is night. The Tower Stone. Right. Silly little dragon. How much am I carrying? Quite a lot, actually. I have to get rid of some of that. Which is why we're going to my house. Snowberries. It's kind of difficult to actually see alchemical ingredients in this vision. Oh, a throw. And I captured his cell. Lovely. Anyway. Let's learn that spell I purchased, Lightning Rune. I think it's gonna come real handy once we actually enter someplace before that, I wanna take a look at this. If I go with Lightning Rune, where is it? I don't have it in favorites, so Lightning Rune, there we go. Oh, that's an expensive spell. We can have only one. Great. I was hoping to wreak some havoc with those spells, but unfortunately I cannot. So, how much damage do those runes actually do compared to the rest of the spells? I have the fire rune, I never knew I did. It explodes for 50 points of fire damage when enemies come near it. 25, so it's not worth it really. Flames. 11 per second. Ice spikes. Definitely need to work on my destruction if I want to achieve anything with it. Okay. Just be ready. If there are any enemies nearby, I'll be ready for them. To a degree. I may actually need to seek out rings that not fortify my magicka, but give me more magical restoration. Something of that sort. Like my current robe. Just so we're clear. Black Star is empty. Good. There's my soul. Thank you. Steel Warhammer. Don't care about that. Take with the dagger. Saber Cat's Eye. Okay, let's see. So. Restoration 56, it's below half. It's closer to half, so yes. It seems like I do heal once I've taken damage, even if there are no enemies nearby. Okay, that's good. Means that I actually have to find a trap that can deal damage to me, and then I can basically start gridding this thing. Oh no, I got stuck on the glitch. Okay, don't jump from the cliff. Seems like a phenomenally bad idea. Okay, we have this. We don't care about this for now. This is the restoration skill. This is walk silently. Higher armor. And invisibility. Problem is, I'm not using the potions I'm supposed to be using. Alrighty. Yeah, we're running on a mountain. There is snow everywhere. And the wind is strong, so that's great. Oh, come on. Are you still following me? I don't know. I suppose that she is, but I cannot be sure. Once we enter town, I'm gonna go to the inn maybe, because I bet the stores are all closed. Ingrid.
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar.
Yes, Dawnstar is a cursed place, apparently. I have to do this quest as well at some point, but for now I think I'm going to skip it.
Everything all right?
Why do I look ill? I'm no longer green, if that's what you're asking. The Downstar Barracks. No reason to go there. Okay, the thing is, we actually don't need the stores. I'm just gonna go to my house, we're gonna rest there, and then I'm gonna think about the next quest I'm gonna do.
I find your hand in my pocket, I'm going to cut it off.
You have nothing to steal. She actually caught up with me, that's amazing. I am impressed, indeed. Some snowberries, great. Okay. We are not gonna stop. Yes, I know she's amazing. That chest is empty. You do something with the alchemy ingredients I'm gonna gather. Speaking of which, my alchemy is at level 82, which is not a bad level, it can definitely get better. I could take experimenter once I have enough ingredients for the potions I need, and if I had an alchemy table at home, that would have helped a lot. Alrighty. And there is a fox in here. It is indeed a cold winter. Okay, careful. Good. Good. Home sweet home. You're still lit? Amazing. Okay, first I'm gonna go and see if we have any river berries, betties, or whatever that's called. And we have fish. Quite a lot of fish, in fact. Cool, the sky changed. Ever so slightly, but it looks magnificent. Alright, I'm going to place everything in its appropriate container. Do we have ingredients to pick up from here? Okay, right now, if I had the shard to clear the skies, I would. I mean, it's a useless shout overall, but I do like its effect. Let's see, misks. I guess I'm gonna place you here. Have to do something about you. I like this one. The glass, we don't need it. Petty Sow Gem, it's empty. Okay, sapphire, sigil stone. Straw. We have 3 torches. Where do we get those from?
A fine steading like this needs a good steward. I'd be happy to take on that position if you'd like.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes, but not right now.
Of course. I didn't mean to meddle in your private affairs.
First and foremost,
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
can I take my dragon bones? And
Let's get going then.
wait, did we check for alchemy ingredients? I think we did. Weird lightning effect there. Gonna have to complete these quests as well, the ones with the fire cells or whatever they are called. Okay, good. Now, let's see. We have flour here. I'm gonna place my food in there. For now. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Vampire armor, we don't need that. These shoes aren't that important, I'm gonna take this one.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
And this amulet, sure. Can give you the ring. Or the necklace. You can have this.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay, something is not working for her. Maybe something for her head. Just want to see how her face looks. Curious about it. No, it wasn't here, it was over there. Okay, ale, wine, family heirloom. All of that needs to be sold. Venison chop. Carrying capacity is increased. Okay, take this. This and this. And this. That's a lot of crowns we just gained. Where'd you go? Ah, there you are.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
Let's see. Alchemy?
You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, she looks fine.
I've got your back.
Okay, you can be my steward.
I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here.
Okay, I want you to purchase some furnishment for my house.
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
Start with the main hall and the greenhouse.
Very good. I'll make all the... Of course. What room would you... Very good. I'll make all the arrangements. Of course. What room... Very good. I'll make all the... Of course. What room would you like? I'm sorry, but you can't afford that right now.
It's funny because I can't afford it. Okay, let's hope that's good enough. Now...
Yes?
Let's see, what do we need to... Yeah, even with this lightning, you look fine. I think you're an Imperial. That's what it looks like to me, at least. Dawnbreaker, stuff we're never gonna sell. Is there anything we need to read? Okay, I have some books I need to place there. Okay, I was hoping you'd show me where it is. Oh, okay. Guess I... Doors of Oblivion. A book on the Dragonborn. Sithis. Come on, it was called Horror of something, I remember that much. Battle of Mountain History, Frontier, Horror of Castle Zerth. Okay, let's read this one, and I'm gonna eat and sleep. Finally. Dramatis Persona, Clavides, Captain of the Imperial Guard, Cerdilic Anara, a Dunmer maid, Ulis, a lieutenant of the Imperial Guard, Argonian, Zalosa, a young Argonian mage. Late evening the play opens in the interior great entrance hall of a castle in South Andude, replete with fine furnishing and tapestries. Torches provide the only illumination in the center of the flare of the great iron door. The main entrance of the castle, the staircase up to the landing above, is next to the door. On stage left is the door to the library, which is currently closed. On stage right is a huge suit of armor. 20 feet tall, nearly touching the ceiling on the room. Though no one can be seen there, is the sound of a woman singing coming from the library door. A loud thumping knock on the iron front door stops the woman singing. The door to the library opens, and Anara, a common-looking maid, comes out and hurries to open the front door. Clavides, a handsome man, an imperial garb, stands there. Good evening to you, Serio. Good evening. Is your master at home? No, Serio. It's only me here. My master, Sedura Khan, the winter holder, seer, is at the winter estate. Is there something I can do for you? Possibly. Would you mind if I come in? Not at all, Serio. Please, may I offer you something? Clavides comes into the hall and looks around. No, thank you. What is your name? Anara, Senrio. Anara, when did your master leave Skath Anur? More than a fortnight ago. That's why it's only me in the castle, Serio. Oh, the other servants and slaves who tend to this lordship travel with him. Is there something wrong? Yes, there is. Do you know the establisher of the name of Su Kharifa? No, Serio, I do not know anyone of that name. Then you are unlikely to know. He's dead. I think there is a spelling error here, but whatever. He's dead. He was found an hour ago, dying of frostbite in the Ashlands. He was hysterical, nearly incomprehensible, but amongst his last words were the castle and Zer. Dying of frostbite in Summerite, in the Ashlands. Vivek, that is strange. I suppose it's possible that my master knew this man, but being an Ashlander and my master being a house of Tavinni, well, if you'll pardon me for being flippant, Serio, I don't think they could have been friends. That is your master's library. Would you mind if I looked it? Please, Serio, go wherever you want. We got nothing to hide. We're loyal to the Imperial subjects. And I here are all of Tavanni. from the playwright, this line should be delivered without sarcasm. Trust the audience to laugh. It never fails, regardless of the politics of the locus. Sure. Clavitas enters the library and looks onto the books. The library needs dusting. Yes, Serio, I was just doing that when you knocked on the door. I'm grateful for that. If you had finished, I would have noticed a space in the dust between the rather large book has been removed. Your master is a wizard, it seems. No, Serio, I mean, he studies a lot, but he don't cast no spells. If that's what you mean by wizard, he's a Keno. Went to college an evening, you know now that I think about it. Know what happened to the book. One of the other kings from the college been around yesterday and borrowed a couple of books. He's a friend of the master, so I thought it'd be all fine. This Kenna was his name Warren. Could been. I don't remember. There was a suspect necromancer at the college named Kenna Warren. We arrested last night. We don't know what he was doing at the college, but it was something illegal, that's for certain. Okay, if you don't know what he was doing, then you can't be sure it was illegal. Anyway, was that he Kenna who borrowed the book? A little fellow, a cripple with a wooden leg? No, Serial. It weren't Kenna from yesterday. He was a big fella who could walk, so I noticed. I'm going to have a look around the rest of the house, if you don't mind. Clavitas goes up to the stairs and delivers the following dialogue from the landing and the room above. Anaro continues straightening up the downstairs, moving a high blocked bench in front of the armor to scrub the floor. Can I ask, Serio, what you're looking for? What I could help you with? Are these all the rooms in the castle? No secret passages? Laughing? Oh, Serio, what would Serdun, Kenna, Tavelni, holder of Xir, want with secret passages? Your master is a big man. Oh, Serio, don't tease. That's giant armor, just for decoration. My master slew a giant 10 years ago. That's funny, they don't seem to wear armor. And kind of keeps for a souvenir. That's right, I remember hearing something about that when I first took my post here. It was someone Zir who killed the giant, but I didn't think its the first name was Hafaroft. Memory fades, I'm afraid. What was the giant's name? I'm afraid I do not remember, Serio. I do. It was Tofang. I got out of Tofang's shield. I don't understand, Serio. Tofang's shield. Clavitus runs down the stairs and examined the armor. So Karian said something about getting out of Tarian's shield. I thought he was just ravening on his mind. But he ain't got a shield, Serio. Clovis pushes the high block beneath on the way, revealing a large mounted shield at the house of the armor. Yes, he does. You covered it up with that bench. I didn't do it on purpose, Serio. I was just cleaning. I see that armor every day, Serio. And Dvek, I swear I never noticed the shield before. It is fine, Anara, I believe you. Clovis pushes on the shield, and it pulls back to reveal a tunnel down. It appears that Sudara, Kano, Tavelni, Hadraf, Xir does have indeed a certain secret passage. Could you get me a torch? Bvek, I'd never seen that before. Anara takes a torch from the wall and hands it to Clavitas. Clavitas enters the tunnel. Wait here. Anara watches Clavitas disappear down to the tunnel. She appears agitated and finally runs from the front door. When she opens it, Ulis, an Argonian lieutenant in the Imperial Guard, is staying at the entrance. She screams, I am sorry to frighten you. Not now, go away. I'm afraid the captain wouldn't like that, miss. You're with the captain, blessed mother. Clavitas comes out of the tunnel white forced. It takes him a few moments to speak. Captain, what is down there? To Anara. Did you know your master is a necromancer? That your cellar is filled with bodies? Anara faints. Ulias carries her to the bench and lays her down. Let me see, Serio. You will see soon enough. We're going to need every soldier from the post here to cart away all the corpses. Ulis, I've seen enough battles, but I've never seen anything like this. Not two are alike. Khajiit stewed, Dunmer, Cyrodiili, Britain, Nord, burned alive, poisoned, electrified, melted, torn apart, turned inside out, ripped the shards of the swound back up together. You think the Ashtaran escaped, that's what happened? I don't know, why would someone do something like this, Elise? There is a knock on the door. Clavitas answers it. A young Argonian woman, Josella, is standing, holding a package and a letter. Good morning, you're not Lord Zir, are you? No. What do you have here? A letter and a package I'm supposed to deliver to him. Will he be back shortly? I don't believe so. Who gave you the package to deliver? My teacher of the college, Kema Wevery. He has had legs, so he asked me to bring this to his lordship. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was supposed to deliver them last night, but I was busy. Greetings, sister. Well, we will give you the package to his lordship when we see him. Hail, brother. Okay. Hail, brother. I had heard there was a handsome Argonian in Sard and Dune. Unfortunately, I promised Kema Wevren that I deliver the package directly to his lordship's hands. I've already late. I can't just. We're Imperial guards, miss. We'll take the package and the letter. Jalessa reluctantly hands the Calavitas the letter and the package. She turns to go. You are on the college if we need to see you. Yes, fair. Fair tidings, brother. Good night, sister. Clavitas opens the package. As the Zella exists, it is a book with the loose sheets. It appears we found a missing book, delivered to our very hands. Clavitas begins to read the book silently to himself. Very pleased. Another Argonian in such a nude. And pretty one at that. I hope we weren't too rude to her. I'm tired of all these women with their smooth, wet skin. It would be wonderful if we could meet when I'd be off duty. While Ullus takes, he opens the letter and reads it. She looks like she's from the south like me. You know, Argonians from northern Black Marsh are much less. Ullus continues reading text fight with the letter. Clavitas skips to the book and reads of the last sentence. To the back. Okay, I thought I read something wrong. Well, it's nothing new really. In black ink, the Khajiit male showed surprisingly little fortitude to a simple lightning spell, but I've had interesting philosophical physiological results with a medium-level acid spell, cast slowly over several days. In red ink, on the margins, yes, I see, was the acid spell cast uniformly over the entire body of the subject. In black ink, the Nord female was subjected to 16 hours of frost spell, which eventually crystallized her into a state of suspended animation, from which she eventually expired. Not so the Nord male, nor the Ashlander male, who lapsed into their amongst much earlier, but then recovered. The Ashlander then tried to escape, but I restrained him. The Nord then had an interesting chemical, I accidentally pressed that, of reacting to a simple fire spell, and expired. See the accumulating illustration in the red ink. Yes, I see. The pattern of boils and lesions suggests some sort of integral incineration, perhaps caused by the combination of a short burst of flame following a longer sensation with frost. It's such a shame I can't come to see the experiment personally, but I compliment you on the excellent notion. In black ink. Thank you for the suggestion about slowly poisoning my maid, Anara. The dosage you've suggested have had fascinating results, eroding her memory very subtly. I intend to increase it exponentially and see how long it is that she notices. Speaking of which, it is a pity that I haven't had an Argonian subject, but the slave traders promised me some healthy specimens in the autumn. I should like to test their metabolism in comparison to elves and humans. It's my theory that a medium-level lightning spell cast on a continuous wave of Argonian wouldn't be lethal for several hours at least, similar to my results with the Cyrodiilic female and of course the giant. in red ink. It'd be a shame to wait until autumn to see. Reading the letter. Here is your Argonian. Please let me know the result. It's signed Kema Within. By Kenneth, this isn't necromancy, it's destruction. Kema Wyvern, the Kenna Tavanti Houndfolk, Zir. Haven't been experimenting with dead, but with the limits of magical torture. The letter isn't addressed to Kenna Talivani of Zir. It's addressed to Sedura Landrick Zir, his wife. Do you think Lacha, that was Talvani of Zir family, who heard about its connection with the giant slaying, we'd best get the maid out of here. She'll need to go to a healer. Clavitas wakes up an hour. Okay. She appears distorted. What's happening? Who are you? Don't worry, everything is going to be fine. We're going to take you to a healer. Do you need a code, Lichla? Thank you. No, I'm not code. Anara Ilicia stops, realizing that she's been caught. Clovedas and Lulis shield their blades. You have black ink in your fingers, your ladyship. And when you saw me on the door, you thought I was the Argonian your friend Wyvern sent over. That's why you said, not now, go away. You're much more observant than Anara. She never did understand what was happening, even when I tripled the poison spell and then she expired in what I observed as considerable agony. What were you going to use on me first, lightning or fire? Lightning. I find fire to be too unpredictable. As she speaks, the flames in the torches exhausted. The stage is utterly dark. There is the sound of struggle, sword along the suddenly a bolt of lightning flashes out, and there is silence from the darkness. Elisha speaks. Fascinating. There are several more flashes of lightning as the curtain closing. Oh, wow, that story sucked. I mean, I guess it could have been so much better, but no, it wasn't. So, is there anything I want to keep before we move on? We want to sell this. It's not stolen, so we can sell it everywhere. Gonna keep you. And you. One of you. This one's stolen, I have to sell it. That's a lot of spells we have to sell as well. Keys, misks, dragonbone. I guess keep them. Okay, we're heading for Solitude.
Need something?
So, can I ask you to follow me again? No.
Farewell.
Okay. I mean, it's not a big loss. It's not even that great of a crown that I gave her. Right, we have stuff here we need to sell. Let's start with the enchanted stuff. The rest we can enchant and sell later. Yeah, all of that needs to go. Okay. I have quite a lot of food. Once we reach 300, I'm just gonna go. We may not even reach the amount I'm aiming for. Why do we have so much food in here? Okay, we're gonna sell all of that. Since we have so much food right now, I'm gonna eat and gonna go to sleep. I wish I could just tell my mate to sell everything, but whatever. There you go.
Yes?
10 hours of sleep. That's a decent enough nap, I'd say.
Need something?
Alrighty. We go to Solitude. So, do I have the row rest buff? Yes, all skills improve faster for 8 hours. No mudcrabs in here. That's a shame, I was hoping to train my restoration a little bit. How many skills do I need on restoration actually? Okay, yeah, the alchemy is gonna wait. It's not that big of a deal. 4 more points. Now alchemy shouldn't be that difficult once we have what we need. And I actually need to look up some formulas because I did remember quite a lot of them. There was one for one-handed blades, which I remember the things, how they looked, but can't remember how they were called. Apparently my visual memory is a little bit more advanced. When it comes to pictures than words, yeah. Made a great save there. Okay then. Yeah, I like walking here. I mean, there's an entire bridge right there, but I think this looks better. For some reason. Can't tell you why. Hey, you're here.
I welcome you. Take a look.
Do I need to purchase something from you? Ooh. That's an expensive bow. Useless, but expensive. Okay, you have 700 and some monies. We're gonna sell... Do you have any gems? You have a grand gem and 9 petty ones. Okay, I'm gonna purchase all the petty gems you have. And you can have my ebony blade. And this sword. We're never gonna use these. Keeping the daggers, they are important. Nordic sword. You can have this one as well. Okay.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
You know, enchanting daggers, that's a great idea. Can make you incredibly powerful. Gloves without fingers. Yeah, it helps you with your spells, I guess. How much money do I currently possess? 26,000, because I purchased the improvements for my house. I said it was a good idea. It's not necessarily a good idea, but I think it is. Okay, are you still closed? Yes. We're never gonna open the store, never.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Ah,
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
You're passing through solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
not really. What do you want?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Dija and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I am listening.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
So you want me to put the lighthouse fire out?
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
That sounds like a great idea. What would happen to the sailors on the boat?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Good.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
So, let's go to the alchemists.
Hello, I'm Gisley. But you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
So, Erica is your brother.
Yes, my older brother. And the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop.
Well, you're adorable. Let's talk to your mother.
We'll speak again later.
It's good to see a fresh face. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Just the ingredients, I'm afraid. Okay. Ebony war axe. We can sell this. We don't need these. The orcish... Oh. Whatever. This orcish sword. Steel arrows. Okay. Iron boats. Steel dagger. We're keeping these. And the axe. Okay. Frostbite venom. You can have these. Blacksmith's potion. Deadly aversion to fire. Blocking absorbs more damage. Okay, cool.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Lesser soul gems. Could steal these. Alchemy. Anyway, let's get out of here.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. People to see and places to go, huh? Later then.
If you're...
Oh, finally. I am curious to see what you actually sell in here. Mayhaps I'll find something of interest to purchase. Were you locked inside?
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer.
What do you have for sale?
Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
Okay, do you have gloves? Increase magicka, stuff and stuff. No, I'm not gonna change my gloves because they do quite a lot of help when it comes to when it comes to damaging my foes from stealth. Archery. Alchemy, 15% stronger. You have a lot of stuff I'm never gonna use. Two-handed damage. Grilled chicken breasts. Okay. Keeping that.
Take a look.
Thanks, game. I'm gonna remember this. Oh, seriously, that's flow in the game right there. Amulet of Stendar. We're never gonna use that. Elven boots. Okay. Start with this. That's good enough.
Finally.
You know I can kill you. I mean, I totally can. All I need is a potion of frenzy and then you're gone. Speaking of which, I do believe we actually had this. I can make you legendary. Requires 40.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Potion of healing, taking this. Ooh, nightshade, good.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the one be to it?
I don't see why not.
What do you think you're doing? Hey! Hands off!
Okay. She got me here. Well, no one's gonna clean that blood, I guess. So, where was I supposed to go? Let's seek out a quest, actually. How much? Yeah, we are carrying way too much, so... Go back to the marketplace, go up there if you have to.
Seems there's the finest weapons and armor.
If you say so. We have quite a lot of potions we have to sell as well. Right, the oven boots. Gold ruby necklace. Shield. Novice robe. Silver emerald amulet, keeping you for now. Just like emeralds. Silver ring with carrying capacity. I think I made this one.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
Do you have
protect yourself
iron
or deal
ingots?
some damage.
20. Leather strap 20, okay. Can purchase all of these. And all of these. Then we're gonna start selling stuff. There. Stuff sold.
Safe. And always wear your armor.
These braces will come in handy later. Right now we're gonna go with... No, not building materials. Iron daggers. We've almost leveled up actually, that's cool. Okay. I wonder if I should make this a legendary skill. I honestly want to do that. But I don't want to miss out on stuff like stealing money from people who trained me. So maybe after restoration reaches the level I wanted to. Or perhaps alteration. There's so many things I need to steal. Okay, we have 81, one-handed. Smithing is 29 right now, enchanting 90%. Two enchantment on the price of one, that would be amazing.
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there. All right, all right. Just keep your voice down. Don't...
Just want his dagger. Alright, let's pick a quest we should go for. Lights out. No, the Dark Brotherhood. Report to Commander Marrow. Might as well do that. With the Black Brotherhood dead, there are no assassins to run at me. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Okay, there is a lot of grass in here.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? I don't have to take that from you. Never should have come here.
Wow. I mean,
Just a scratch. I love a good fight.
you're a disgrace to your own kind. Funny coming from someone who just wants to fight for no good reason whatsoever.
That's your best, huh? You're as good as dead.
Alternation level 52. Not bad.
I love it.
Okay.
Think you can take me?
Which was it? This one?
Mercy. No. Not like this.
You really should have thought that through. A gold ingot, stamina potion, steel sword. Okay, after that I'm gonna go back to the college and train some more in restoration.
Once Mai got in trouble in Riften and fled to Windhelm.
You could have helped Maik. Useless Khajiit. Anyway. Wait, did I capture her so, or I missed this opportunity? Just wanna see. Yes, we have the so. Speaking of which... Okay. Some amethysts.
Citizen, by all I hold holy, can it be true? Have you actually done it? This is a great day, my friend. You have struck a blow against darkness that will not soon be forgotten. Here, as promised, a most generous reward.
Right, that's 3,000 gold. That's not bad, but honestly... it's not that great. Okay, let's get out of here and go back to Solitude. And from there we're gonna go to Winterhold and level up. Health or Magicka? Well, we've always liked Magicka, no? But health it is. 350.
Be careful.
Get lost. If I go to Winterhold, I have to spend there the night because there are no carriages that can take me far away. Again, I can fast travel, but I really am interested in the encounters I'm gonna encounter on the way. Hey, wolf. That's right. Bye. Well, I do have some soul gems I need to fill, so I might as well do it. Thanks for the soul. I was gonna say you can keep the hide, but no, I'm taking that as well.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Winterhold, please. Windhelm. Okay, Winterhold, there it
Climb
is.
and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's...
You know what's good? A Khajiit vampire, they look amazing. They have fangs on top of their fangs.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
Oh, he thinks he has a real job. That's adorable. Okay then, we're almost there.
Enchanting services are one of the few things...
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
You said something about missing apprentices, did he?
Ah, that, yes. The group prior to yours has disappeared entirely. It's possible that there was less than the necessary amount of oversight. That's still being looked into. But we've had no contact with them for quite some time now. Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realms. But I think that's giving them too much credit.
And where do you suppose they could have gone?
I'm not sure. None of them were working on anything terribly dangerous. As I recall, Ysra was trying to improve flame cloak spells to better work in Skyrim's harsh environment. Elos Tai was practicing illusion spells. She was having trouble with the calm spells, I believe, but only ever worked with skeevers. And then there's Borvir and Rundi, twins, though they rarely agreed on anything. Those two boys were obsessed with mead, convinced they could concoct something to compete with hunting brew. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let them proceed.
So, summoning undead isn't frowned upon?
I sure know. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it.
Are there many conjurers outside of the college?
Not within society, no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Thalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago.
You can teach me about conjurations?
You've already learned all I can teach you.
So why did Thalion leave the college?
He didn't like the Archmage. Hated dealing with him. Hated having to answer to him. Thalion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
Cool.
Until next time.
Well, that's all we can talk about with him. He's an incredibly boring guy. Let's enchant some stuff, sell them, and actually... Yeah, after I reach the restoration level, I'm gonna make pickpocketing legendary. You. No. This is where I enchant stuff. Do you have any new crystals for me? Nothing new. That's a shame. Could have used those.
Restoration is a perfectly valid. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
That's 57.
Why are my research... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
8.
I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
Please don't do that again, game.
Once again, I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
It's principle. It's 90% chance for me to get away with it, so why wouldn't I risk it?
Get away from me! Just because I don't fit, I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Okay, that's 60. Good.
Need something? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
And 61. Not that I needed the last level, but why not, right? Okay, good.
Yes?
What have you got for sale?
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Okay, let's see. We have 5 lesser gems. I'm gonna purchase those. And the petty gem. Good.
Alright then.
Now let's use those gems to enchant stuff and sell them for the price we need. Oh, right. So where was pickpocketing? Lockpicking, pickpocketing, there we go. Let's make you legendary, mate. 27 daggers. Oh, we have 40 daggers in fact. Yeah, some of them are stolen, but that's fine. Paralysis, go with this. That's it. I was left with the impression that I have more than that. Maybe I left them somewhere at home. Okay, start with the heavy stuff, like the shield for example. Can you fortify health? Yes. 60%, 60 points of health with a petty stone, that's 5. Yeah, it's not that great, but it's fine otherwise. Jade and Sapphire Scarlet, okay. Enchant this with... alchemy? Just want to keep my silver necklace, okay? Go with the steel sword next. As always, paralysis is the way to go. That's 93. Okay, not that much longer now. 6 iron daggers left. We have 3 gems. Go with paralysis. There we go. 1. 2, 3. Steel dagger, no. Iron one, okay. 4. Okay, where did she go? You're not asleep, are you? Ah, there you are.
Why are my spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them?
Well, she sounds incredibly bored. $200k.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is a merchant here who sells, who buys actually. Oh, I need to work on my pickpockets again.
Mirabelle does a fine.
Yeah, what have you got for sale? Let's see. Weapons. Daggers. Go with this. This. Forget the swords. Do you have any spells I want to purchase? None really.
All right then.
Sweet stuff.
You know, they spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
And the sword. Good. Orcish shield. Keeping the jewels on me, except the silver ring. We need to sell that one.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they are doing that because they know that they are worrying you and think that's hilarious. I certainly do. Okay, bed. We can sleep in this. Right, restoration you said. How's the enchanting looking? That's fine. We need 100 level. Okay, restoration at 61. There you go. I don't need to make an enchantment for a ring or something. I mean, I have a ring that gives me a little bit of health, but that's not that impressive, honestly. Once I get the ability to gain 2 enchantments with a single item, that would be great.
At least
least something good came out of that trip to Sarthal. I didn't find anything but dust.
Your spell finally wore off. Just a moment.
Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time.
Okay, go ahead.
This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this. Oh no, that's not it. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right this time. I swear. There. All better.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Agreed. And thank you for your help. You're a good friend.
No, I'm not.
Until next time.
So, let's take a look at this amulet we just gained. Amulet of Nullification. Increases magic resistance by 22%. Hello. I mean, I'm gonna keep the amulet. I'm just curious. This is an incredible amount of resistance we can gain.
Making a name for yourself.
I'm assuming you're... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
It's incredible how much that voice doesn't fit the elf. Okay, I'm keeping this. We're gonna sell stuff that is stolen.
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of a deal we can make.
Oh, you have a black soul gem. Okay, I'm gonna purchase that. Family heirloom. We are never gonna use that. Charcoal, black star, food plate, ingredients. Sure. Why do I have these? I assume I got them from somewhere. Okay, so this. My speech increased a little. Potion of paralysis. Okay, good.
Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
Glow dust.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Well, she's a lovely person.
I'm always on the lookout. I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look then.
Okay. Still no stolen stuff. Carrying a lot of food I need selling.
Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
Urag can be very helpful. Just don't antagonize him.
How much money do I currently possess? Almost 35. Hey, Jazargo.
Can you possibly help Jazargo?
What do you want?
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert level distraction spells yet?
Not yet.
This is good. But Jazargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jazargo.
What do you need help with?
Jazargo has seen that Toftir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic, yes? Jazargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this?
What kind of help do you need exactly?
Jazargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jazargo stand out as a mage. But Jazargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier. Jazargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Jazargo when you are ready.
Alright, I'll help you. Give me the scrolls.
You can resist, can you? Let's see. This one, I think. Jazargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak, with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Jazargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work.
You seem very sure of yourself.
There is much for Jazargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jazargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Jazargo awaits word of how well his...
Oh, that's gonna be fun. I mean, we face undeath all the time.
I need your help with something.
Of course you do.
New here too, eh? It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here.
Why aren't there many Nords here?
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal. Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
Okay.
All right, then.
This is a great way to pickpocket someone, I hope. Anyway, this, I believe, is a great place to end the episode. Where's my room? Right. Just sleep for 8 hours, there we go. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.